9 self-defense gadgets that will surprise you. Hello guys, welcome to Genius Tech. Today we're going to take a look at some self-defense gadgets that will surprise you, and you may even add to your arsenal. We'll take a look at a mix of a gun, knife, and brass knuckle all together. Some brass knuckles that will shock you, and a keychain that can take out vampires. We'll also look at a hat that can break someone's skull, and the links to all of these items will be in the description box below. Okay guys, let's go. 1. Apache Knuckle Duster. Remember back in the Wild West days? If you've ever played Red Dead Redemption, then you would know what we're talking about. Horses, farms, drinking, and who can forget the most important part, the guns. This self-defense weapon looks like it belongs right in those times, with Arthur Morgan and John Marston. The Apache Knuckle Duster is basically a mix between a gun and a knife, so don't worry about bringing a knife to a gunfight. The handle also resembles something from a pair of brass knuckles, and it can be retracted for easy carrying. Deriving its name from the notorious late 19th century Apache French street gang, it comes with a brass knuckle handle, a fold-out blade, and it can fire 7mm cartridges. Bring the safety of the 18th century to the 21st. 2. Wildcat Self-Defense Keychain. Most people are dog people. However, there are plenty that prefer the funny felines as friends. Dogs can actually bring some self-defense benefits, unlike cats, which are too small and weak to intimidate any attacker. Unless you're walking around with a Bengal tiger like the Tiger King Joe Exotic. You can still bring some protection and style with these Wildcat self-defense keychains. These cute kitty keychains are not toys, but are in fact a very serious self-defense weapon. The design has been around for years, but the technology has gotten better. They're now made of an ultra-tough plastic material that's very hard to break, which is exactly what you need should you ever have to use this device. Makes a great gift for any women, and will help keep you safe and cute at the same time. 3. Blast Knuckles. If you're not that strong, fending off an attacker at night might be difficult. And if you don't have the best aim, it'll be difficult to get an attacker that's essentially a moving target. Well, now we have a device that can make you feel like Static Shock. Zap Blast Knuckles Extreme provide you with an easy way to protect yourself while on the go. The rubberized contour grip ensures you'll have full control, while the 950,000 volts of stun protection await their call of duty. Set in an intimidated spike design, the 4 sharp electrodes add a layer of protection that on their own allow a serious blow to your attacker, should you choose not to use the stun feature, or the batteries need replacing. The spikes also offer you during a self-defense situation a way to collect DNA evidence that may prove useful later to present to the authorities. Use while jogging, walking alone at night, or exploring unfamiliar places for a convenient and instantly accessible way to keep yourself safe from the unknown. Shocking, isn't it? 4. Kevlar Bulletproof Shield. Okay, if you're in an all-out gunfight, protection is everything. Think of it like Call of Duty. Finding cover and moving is the best way to win a shootout. But if you don't have reliable cover, then what should you do? Well, a couple of engineers have basically redefined what bulletproof shields can do in the field. Bulletproof shields used by law enforcement are usually flat, heavy plates that cover only one person, much like medieval knights wore, which make moving into position considerably more difficult. However, since a protective shield is necessary in cases where weapons are involved, engineers at Brigham Young University have developed a new type of shield that can protect up to 3 people, which is lightweight and folded like origami. The portability and utility of this device is very exciting for the self-defense of law enforcement. 5. Biker Whip. Fast Strike Biker Whip. When you think of someone using a whip for self-defense, you either think of Ghost Rider or you think of Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones had the right idea carrying a whip, since he's basically an expert with one. Now, many normal people may not see the value of having a whip for self-defense. This device is mostly for bikers on the road. The non-lethal striking force of this fast strike biker whip was designed for quick, easy use, and most importantly, it's lightweight to carry and easy to conceal. Some dudes wear it like a belt on their jeans. Reaching 17 inches long, this whip was inspired by the self-defense whips used by motorcyclists. Honestly, we prefer this to a gnarly baton, which used incorrectly could cause irreparable damage. 6. Keychain Kubotan. Okay, when you see what a Kubotan looks like, you might think that we're trying to convince you to become vampire slayers. While the Kubatan looks like a gnarly vampire steak, it has a slew of non-lethal uses for self-defense. Attach this lightweight aluminum stick to your keys for simple carry, and in the event of an attack, you can do one of the following. Grip it to harden your fist for punching, use as a flailing weapon and whip your keys at the attacker, or take the Kubatan and strike your assailant's hands and joints. In self-defense, it's best to go for sensitive parts if accessible, like the bridge of the nose, shins, or knuckles. A well-placed strike can break bones. With all that power in your hands, you won't be able to stop Dracula. However, you could stop your things from being stolen, which is always nice. Seven. Saber Sport and Safety Horn. One thing about staying safe is being around other people. It's a good practice to meet people in public, and if everything goes wrong, make sure to make a scene and have other people involved. That's why you should get a horn. We're not joking, get a horn. And we're not talking about a clown horn either. The Saber Sport and Safety Horn is audible over a half-mile away. This compact horn fits in your car door. It's only 4.75 inches tall and is incredibly loud. This noise could startle an aggressor and make them flee. Saber says the alarm also reduces the risk of bear attacks while hiking and camping, and that periodic blasts can alert bears you're in the area, thereby decreasing surprised and aggressive behavior. An easy-to-use button makes firing simple. Make sure to get the aggressor's attention and everyone else's attention around you. 8. GE Personal Security Doorstop Alarm. Self-defense isn't always about stopping an immediate incident. It's also important to protect the things you care about, even when you're not there. Since your house is where all your belongings are, it's important for your home to have a self-defense system too. Technically speaking, a door alarm isn't a weapon. However, it's still an essential tool to have in self-defense. This doorstop alarm by GE can be easily used at home, and even brought during your travels. When the alarm is activated, 120 decibel alarm sounds will be blaring to alert you to safety and kick out possible intruders. If you're the type of man who finds himself traveling often, or ends up staying the night in a sketchy place, this doorstop alarm is a must-have. 9. Sap Cap. The Sap Cap is probably the scariest hat on the market today. The only hat I can think of that's scarier is a hat from the Peaky Blinders. You guys know them, right? They have hats with razor blades that slice up their enemies. Well, the tip of this hat is pretty formidable as well. You wouldn't think the tip of the cap could do much damage, but shot made of a material many times denser than lead ensures even a casual strike is enough to bruise, with a firm swing capable of breaking an opponent's wrist. And that about wraps it up for today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more genius tech devices.